Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays. Playing Rogue Trader here. we just one of these people just um, one of their people just like attacked us with a whole bunch of bodyguards. They helped us fight them off. I'm going to talk to the Regent here real quick, see if he has anything to say. Bloody renegades! I cannot imagine how this could happen, and yet the child is safe. That is what matters here. All right. Talk to Clementia. Will she say anything to me? Lady. Navigator Elina is trying to escape through the gardens. Our wardens and main gates are under what? Are under attack. What did she say? Gates are under attack, so we have to go outside and go fight her again? She was here for a second. And then she, like, teleported away. Let me through. How do I get out of here?
I always keep my options open.
Well, how do I get out to the gardens?
Always keep your eye.
I can't get out of my own palace? Oh, that's very bad. I can't get out.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
So how do I get out? There's no way to get out to the gardens that I know of. Why are these guys stopping me?
Whatever you wish.
Wardens, get out of my way. I have to go find this person. How do I get out of my own thing out to the gardens?
Is there money to be made?
There's no doors. There's no way for me to get out of here. I think I have a glitched game. I can't get out.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Get out of my way. How do I get out of my thing?
I always keep my options open.
So how do I get out to the gardens? I'm confused. They're not letting me out of my own palace. How dare you stand in the way of me? Do I need to cut them down? Do I have to kill my own wardens just to get out? I don't understand.
Let us not dawdle.
So it didn't work. I can't get out to go deal with her. Why can't they let me out? Uh-oh, I think I got a broken game here. Yeah, I know, but they won't let me out to go chase her
I
down.
always have a backup plan.
There's no way for me to get out. My own wardens won't let me out of my room, let me out of my palace. Ah!
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, let's try to do a save here. And let's load it back. I think there's something broken. Because they're not letting me out.
Is there money to be made?
Oh man, I think the game's broken. I think we have a bug, kids.
I always keep my options open.
I can't get out through my own guards.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I am at your service.
I want to attack him. What's that? Oh, I hit the Windows key. Get out of my way. Let's see if this works.
Victory is imminent.
And I can't even do any damage to them. So I can't even provoke them. Oh man. So this is broken. I cannot get out of my own throne room.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
How can I not get out of my own throne room? Oh my god. I don't understand. It's not letting me get out of my own throne room. There's no other doors. There's no way to get anywhere. Oh wow. It won't let me out. The game is done broke. Alright, well. I don't know what to do.
You are authorized.
Why don't you let me through?
Calculating optimal route.
I don't understand.
Data meditation is terminated.
Where is she? Oh, she's here. That's why I can't leave, because she's not dead yet. She's here. Alright. That's what we needed
Keep
to do.
your wits about you.
God, that was weird. Okay, she's right there. I have to talk to her here. Lady Navigator Elina. Mercy, the Lady Navigator covers her face with her disfigured scaly hands, each with an extra finger and conjoined phalangeal bones. Her clothes are covered in blood, mostly that of your servants, and several exploded bolts are sticking out of her chest plate. 336 experience points just to click on her. Hook trader, whether on purpose or out of ignorance, you are harboring a monster that is cunningly pretending to be an innocent maid. Serby and I, Elina Go, will swear to tell you the whole truth about this madness that is devouring House of Soil like a malignant tumor. Do not let the Regent deceive you with honeyed lies, lest you, the cursed child, ruin your protectorate as well. See Rage and Despair and Lady Navigator says, but neither is directed at you. I sentence you to death for your crimes against Rogue Trader and Lady Navigator. During trial, Lady, I'll hear what you have to tell me. Now you really need to look later. Okay, is that it? Time passed, 2 hours. Now we're at it. The naturally bulbous eyes of the Navigator constantly shift between you and Cassia. Black secretions run down her cheeks instead of tears, leaving unsightly streaks. Alright, now we get to do the trial. Alright, Elina Henry was to swear to tell the Rogue Trader nothing but the truth. May the God Emperor be my witness. Okay. Regent Aaronto pathetic. Silence! With all due respect, House Arcelio has hardly covered itself in glory thus far today. It is time to its representatives answered before the rogue trader. Representative of your house made an attempt on Lady Cassia's life and attacked a rogue trader. Execute them enough. I have no desire to listen to anyone. The punishment will be fun. Let's try with the one. Others are really and forget us. We could not even imagine these vile rats could be scurrying among our ranks. Some sneaking into the rogue trader's palace and staging an unthinkable crime. God only what does the cursed renegades seek to spark a feud between our houses. Has been made on Cassia's life. I need answers. We are ready to everything we know. That is the most understanding remedy as quick as possible. Why are people trying to kill her? Knows the child is the keeper of the one true stairway atlas, which once belonged to our great navigate Novatar, Tisio and Roselio. The ungrateful wretches secretly hated her grace, and when Sonia abdicated her responsibility and set off for parts unknown, they staged a revolt to destroy her successor. More about the renegades. Madmen seek to destroy centuries old traditions of a great house, so carefully nurtured by the previous Novatars to Sorcelio. They deem the century of her rule tyranny and our most sacred relic a curse that must be destroyed. Fools, if the Atlas were to be destroyed, the whole House of Celia would follow it into oblivion. Why do they seek to destroy the House's relic? They dread their power, only an Novatar can fully grasp the mysteries and harness the power of the Stairway Atlas. What the renegades call a leash, we call a guiding star. Carrie? We do it with all our heart. The Novatar spent many cycles on the world where the child was born. It is said that everyone who witnessed the miracle of her birth simultaneously departed for a destination known only to the Novatar. This one gave the order and followed them soon after, leaving her precious gift, the Atlas, to Cassia and therefore making her as her successor. Do you know about her unbridled power? A special gift for a special child. She was born with it and grew up under its influence. The instability, sometimes hampering her education, learned to prevent most outbursts. As long as the child remains calm and remains in seclusion, the powers cannot take hold of her mind. Okay, I think I've heard enough of you. Lady Anilia. I do not know what it is you wish to learn, but I will start from the very beginning. A long time ago, Tisiphone ascended to the throne of Celio. She was a daring Novatar who brought part of the house to the Expanse, hoping to strengthen our position in the Imperium. The house prospered, but Tisiphone was never satisfied. She went mad in her pursuit of power. Seeking more influence, more control, she saw enemies everywhere, even among her loyal followers. Paranoia was slowly driving Tisiphone insane, and one day she created the Starway Atlas, a relic that is implanted in our bodies at birth, a noose around our necks, our gift and our damnation. Tisiphone used the Atlas to control us, subdue our will, and mold our thoughts. If anyone put a toe out of line, she killed them with a glance. At first, many branches of House Arcelia tried to resist her tyranny. Tisiphone cut them down with extreme brutality. For example, the entire Cephala branch was destroyed simply because its leaders asked too many questions about the Atlas and wanted to know the truth about its creation. What else? Weakened the dynasty, and not long ago the Novatar vanished. Indeed, her loyal followers lie when they say she chose to retire. The truth is nobody knows the truth. I hope she is rotting away on one of her secret worlds. Okay. Why does any of that have to do with... What does that have to do with anything? Assigned to her successor before fleeing the house, to a newborn child. We could not surrender the throne to the tyrant's creature. Tisiphone was cunning and treacherous. She must have hatched the entire plan beforehand. Her disappearance, the child, the transfer of the leash. We feared that one day she would be reborn in Cassia's body, and we could not let that happen. You called Cassia a monster because of Tisiphone's Atlas? Largely yes, but there's more. Have you never felt pure, unadulterated disgust when standing close to her? Or perhaps fury or fear? Who in a monster would manipulate the minds and feelings of others, even more so than Tisiphone did herself? And why didn't you attack before? Why now? I always had plenty of opponents, but we were afraid to trust one another. Any of us could be spying for her followers. We saved our strength and dealt the first blow 5 years after the heir was born, striking at one of the estates on TV, but the girl survived. The Regent Aaronto hid her so far away and guarded so thoroughly it took us another 13 years to find her. And then another 2 to get into the Regent's good graces and reach Urek 5. Now Cassia is in the spotlight, and the House Council is about to put her on the throne. Surely there is no better time to cut off the serpent's head? Question mark. So you admit that he was guilty of mass killings, intimidation, inhuman torture, abetting Tisiphone, and raising her heir. His crimes are many, but this one is not among them. I'd love to see his head on the chopping block, but honor prohibits me from slandering him in trial before the rogue trader. Okay, I've heard enough. The rogue trader now knows about the Regent's atrocities, the girl's corruption. I hope I succeeded in warning you about the danger that lurks within Cassia or Cella. Execute them. Injury part of this. What would you do in my place? If I may speak, so many dirty colors have poured from the mouths of those present that I feel covered in filth from head to toe. I, as the future Novatar, I want to bleach them, purify them, and let them go. Heed me, I am the one to blame for what happened today, and I accept full responsibility for the actions of my house. Cassia speaks bravely and openly, though her hands are shaking a little. Well, wretch, who do you think you are? Will you now start killing those who have displeased you as Tisiphone did before you? Fear on Elina's face gives way to desperation just once she realizes what she just said. So he reaches for the atlas embedded in her chest, looking at Cassia with obvious fear. Regent, hear us, child. This burden is too heavy for you to shoulder alone. You are not yet ready. I implore you to settle this conflict. I offer the rogue trader a 100-year contract with House Orsilio, committing us to charting the shortest and safest routes for the Von Valencia's protectorate within the Koronus Expanse. I will also remain aboard the rogue trader's vessel and assist him until he decides otherwise, or until duty to the house summons me to the Novatar's seat. Who told you that you were needed aboard my ship? Thank you for your offer and your input, Lady Cassia. I will consider whether I should accept your offer. What are you going to do, Lady Elina? The esteemed Regent will put Lady and her people in one of our family gauls. She is a House Orsillian navigator, after all. There is no need for our precious blood to be spilt. Elina stares at Cassia incredulously with bulging eyes, but remains silent. Her hand rests the carrot slot where Atlas and Pep. I accept your offer, Lady Cassia. Smiles, you have never seen her so open or so radiant. Thank you, Dren608 trader. Rogue trader. Yeah, I know. I really messed this game up when I first started. I didn't realize that the last name was Trader. If I'd have been paying attention, if you've watched my my BattleTech series at all, the right way to do it is first name is Dren, and the last name is 60, the letter O, with an apostrophe 8, and that way you get you get the Dren608, but not like this with a funny last name like that. It's like 608 Trader, Dren608 Trader. Rogue Trader. So, and when you see it pronounced, you'll see Dren608 Trader, Von Valencia's Rogue Trader, and you're like, why are you saying Trader so many times? What's wrong with you? Are you arrogant? It's like, no, I'm just stupid. And I can't figure out a way to trade the name. So, anybody knows that, leave me a comment on how to do it. Even if I have to install something like Toybox or something, just to change the name, because it's just silly. Regent remained silent for a long while. So be it. We failed to notice that our child had grown up and become strong. You may stay with the Rogue Trader until the house summons you. His influence is anomalous, but it has served to bring out blessed Tisiphone's most precious talent, the talent of leadership. Rogue Trader, we are now bound by the terms of the contract. Your representatives may contact House at any time, and we will respond. One more thing. Protect the child like the apple of your eye. Remember that you have the future of Novatar of Navis Nobilite House aboard your vessel. I matter to me. People are all just a bunch of jerks I want to get rid of. Are you done? Are you off my planet? Can you go away? Black screen. Give me a not black screen. Probably have to talk to her. What happened? There's Adira. Who are you? Who are you? You won't let me talk to you. You're a talkie, but you don't say anything. Okay, check the journal. Did I do something? Did I work? Duty of the Navis Nobilite. I'm going to discuss the events of the ceremony with her on the bridge. Okay, I gotta go back to the bridge. Okay. It's my time. 26 minutes. Think we have enough time to go back to the bridge and do that? Is there anything else I need to know about? I don't think there's anything else. Okay, I think that's what I was supposed to do, was to come here and do that. So, back to the bridge I go. There's a long run. To go to the outside. I thought I was supposed to run through the gardens and catch her. But I guess because I knocked her out in here. I guess if I had knocked her out in that second round like I did, if she'd gotten down under certain... Looked like she was trying to leave, and she might have been trying to just run away from me. But because I took her down inside, then I had to talk to her in the room. That was very disconcerting, because it's like, she's running in the gardens, we need to go out and chase her to the gardens. I figured I had to fight her a second time. It's like, nope. Just... Maybe they got the dialogue boxes wrong or something. I don't know. Just seemed odd. I'm going to go back to my bridge. We're going to talk to Cassia, and then we'll put in a cut. And then we'll probably go over to the Administratium, or however you pronounce it. Because we need to get Jay's thing squared away, and that'll take care of things that we have to do here. Then I think I have to go back to my, to Furibundus. So the next one's going to be me just traveling back to Furibundus. Alright, back to the bridge. Because Cassia wants to talk to me. So I have to talk to Cassia. See what she has to say for herself. I guess she likes me enough to want to stay with me. Although I don't think I've started a romance with her. Maybe I did. I know the only one I obviously started a romance with was Jay. Basically because she seems like she's closest to the normality of what this rogue trader is being played as, with the whole iconoclast thing and whatnot. Okay, Cassia, where are you? You are down here, huh? Who's that? Master Helms. Okay. So I need to come down, talk to her. Alright, Cass. Here, you wanted to talk to me, babe.
It is so fortunate you have come. I admit I was seeking you out myself. After the events on Dargonus, it felt like an anthracite grey mantle had dropped on my shoulders. I spent a long time thinking about our very first meeting and what happened next. I cannot wait to shake off this dreary color.
Okay.
It was very naive of me to follow in the footsteps of the man who raised me in a gilded cage. And I was deaf to the needs of my own house. But you opened my eyes. As the future Novateur, I must gain wisdom to restore House Orselio to its former glory, no matter the cost. Thank you. It will be an honor to keep guiding your vessel through the Sea of Souls, for as long as the needs of our dynasties are aligned.
Got 170 experience points. And there was a pause in there where Cassia touched the place where her atlas is implanted. So, okay. Why don't we talk about something else, I guess?
You will hear no objection from me, Lord Captain.
Close the chapter on our cooperation. No. I did not mention the Starway Atlas when we met.
I would never reveal this secret to an outsider. But you have come to my aid more than once already. The Starway Atlas is a sacred artifact of House Orcelio. It helps our navigators chart a course through the warp. This crystal, the Atlas, has been inside me for as long as I can remember, giving me strength. But the others... I noticed the renegades in the palace were choked by ashen ghosts of despair when we met face to face. I swear the ghosts were reaching for their atlases.
Fear the Atlas power.
Certain navigators in my house have tried to kill me more than once. But the tales of Tisiphone's brutality... I am beginning to wonder. What if they are all true? What if I will be a new tormentor to those who serve me? But
Got the
my
crystal?
Atlas is much more powerful than the others. It's the Atlas of Tisiphone herself. That is what people have whispered behind my back my whole life, although no one knew for certain. But I always suspected. I simply did not wish to admit it to myself.
Said you wouldn't share your secret with just anyone. Does that mean that I am someone? I didn't. I only meant your heart stutters and searing heat envelops your shoulders, throat, and chest, and your brain goes foggy. The by now familiar influence of Cassie's powers is intoxicating your mind more than usual. I am at ease in your company. Subtle blush blooming her pale cheeks. Thank you for telling me.
Thank you for listening.
Okay, we gotta get back on the
I
map.
have enjoyed your company. Thank you for the conversation.
Alright, lady. Okay, I think I may have just started another romance. Oh, we can level up! Okay, next time we'll go up here, stop here. We can level up again. Wow, that was fast. I didn't expect to level up on that thing, but yeah, we're going up a level. Alright, so next time we will, put a pause in here. There's my pet, Sirocco. Sits at the steps by me. Come and attack me on my bridge. You get attacked by him too. Or her. I can't remember if it was a male or female. Yeah, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. Really like to see you go ahead and subscribe, hit the notify bell. You're notified, upload videos, and schedule streams. Please leave me comments on things you see me doing look like really, really wrong. Or maybe things that you'd like me see that if, you know, the way I'm approaching it is a different way. I have not read any of the wikis to like on builds and things like that. I see the little thumbnails on YouTube when I'm scrolling through for other games and other content, and I see little thumbnails about Rogue Trader and things like that. I actually watched the prologue by a contributor by the name of Food Then Games, which I found she's very amusing, and I kind of like her style. So I highly recommend you go look up Food for Games. Tell them Dren608, you know, comment to them at Dren608 sent you to them. I think you'll find them very enjoyable. They're very entertaining. Probably more entertaining than my stuff. You probably get hooked on her and quit watching my stuff. But yeah, I'm in way over my head here at this point. I've gone beyond the limited amount of Warhammer 40K universe knowledge that I have. I did play the tabletop game a little bit with my son running it. He runs a campaign, and he did a one-off with us just to show us what the system was like. And so it was very interesting, but the total lore and everything that's involved in this, there's a huge volume of it, both in books and in tabletop games and all sorts of other things. Now we have a computer game that's trying to embody some of this lore. I kind of know sort of a general idea of the lore, but not a lot of the specifics, which we're getting into here, where, you know, this whole navigator thing and all this other stuff. All this stuff I never even thought of having existed, so it's definitely been an eye-opener, and I've been enjoying it. I hope you've been enjoying watching me do it. And with that, I'm going to sign off here. we'll be back next time. We'll do a level up, and maybe we'll try and travel back to Furabundus so I can try to get my reputation up with people. I don't know if I have enough cargo to get my reputation up, but I definitely have to go back there to get more, what do you call them? Extractums, that's what they are. Alright? Alright. So until we meet again, I'm Dren608. Stay safe, and bye-bye.